How's it going, everybody? Hey, Doug. 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 How's it going, everybody? Hey. That's better. I'm doing okay, Doug. How are you doing? Hitfilm Express. Just doing a little tutorial. Click on the first one that pops up when you Google Hitfilm Express. And then click on the Get Hitfilm Express free, and it will take you through like a procedure where you gotta make an account with them, and once you make an account with them, the software is free to use. And then if I close this out, hi Lori, minimize this. Film Express looks like a upside down yellow triangle. See if I can get it to work today. Sometimes it takes a minute to open. I'm doing a tutorial on how to use Hitfilm Express for video editing. Hey Craig, how's it going, man? What are you guys up to? There it goes. Change over to my phone so I can at least see you guys talking. Alright. Click on File, New. And this will pop up for every project. Depending, you have to match this to your video. So if your video is at 1080p, 30 frames per second, that's what you would match this template to. It does all kinds of stuff. Instagram, 24 frames per second, 25, 30, 720p, 1080p. It does 2K, 2.5K, 2.7K for GoPros. It does 4K high definition. I always, on my GoPro Hero 6, I always run 1080p at 30 frames per second. It's just the easiest to upload to YouTube. And then it will automatically set your parameters for width, height, frame rate, aspect ratio. Your sample rate, I always leave at 48,000 hertz. And then I don't mess with the rendering. Then you click Start Editing. Hey, Dana. So, quick rundown. I actually do have a video edit, but it's not on my computer yet. I'm still uploading it from my GoPro, so I'll run down a few of the features. The box on the right hand side would be the video you're actually working on that's in this actual section. And I could probably give a demonstration with a video. I've probably already edited. So, File Explorer. Pictures. GoPro. Let's see. I'll give you an example on the last video I did. So this is the media from my last video. Then these are my templates. Maximize. Drop this video in this box down here in the left corner. And main intro. So anything that's on the left side screen would be what's in this drop box. And then you can actually play them individually. And then you would, for an example, this is my main intro, so I drag and drop it into this main video and audio section. It will automatically split both of them for you. And then you drag and drop the main video like that. And then on the right hand side it would play everything that's in this stream right here. Hey everybody, I'm going to do a quick video today. I went to Harbor Freight and O'Reilly's Auto. I got these 24-pack black heavy-duty cable ties, 175-pound working. So that's just an example. And then you have over here to the left, you have the media box, which is where you put all your media. Then you have effects, controls, history, and text. Text I use quite a bit. Haven't used it in a while, but text is where you can actually create your own text video to add on top. For an example, get this to go away. I haven't used text in a while, so. Hey, String Bean. Gotta go over. Is it that one? Yep. Make composite shot. So it's this little 3 little squares with the little plus. No, it's not that. I have not used this in a while. They must have changed it. Oh, okay. Found it. Click New in the Media section, Composite Shot. And then change it to 1080p 30 frames per second to match. Change the time to 15 seconds. Click OK. Alright. Clicked on text. Okay. Do Old English. That's what I normally use. Do it dark green. Click over here on the right corner, where the A is in this blank 2D screen. Click A, and then click on the blank screen. Okay, and then just change the size to 90. Try a different color first. That color's too dark. Let's try that. Still green. Oh, come on, Google, stop doing that. Go away. Hey, Bori, how's it going? Oh. Highlight. Make bigger. Okay, and then go down here to transform. Occupancy to 0. so it doesn't show anything. Smooth in, and then you can slide this over here to the time, change it to 5 seconds. Moves the cursor to 5 seconds, and then you could turn the occupancy to 100%. And then if you slide it over and then click play, the words will fade in like that. And then you could also do other things like position, anchor point. So if you wanted the word to flip in a specific rotation, for an example, you wanted it to flip from the H, and then the last word would rotate in like a giant circle, you could do that. That would be anchor point. If you wanted to scale it up, you could. Rotation. You can do masks, effects, behaviors, stuff like that. Everything you do in here will automatically save when you go back to the media. And then you would just drag the composite shot onto the main board on the editor. You go back to the editor, and then you drag it like that on the video. And then if I slide the cursor over, it should show up after I fix something. Check this real quick. Assortments, I got them for $2.67 a pack. This big pack right here was $10, and at the beginning it said the whites were $1.69 and the blacks were 99 cents. I gotta fix something. Move. Pause it shot. Where is it at? Properties. It looks fine in there. It's a little bigger. Why is this? Move over to dimension, change it to 3D plane. There you go. When you change it to 3D plane, it will add rotation X, Y, and Z. But I'm not gonna demonstrate those. They could be complicated. If you guys want to download this software and just mess around with it, you could mess with that on your own. In order to do that, though, you would have to, on the new text, you'd have to right click, go to dimensions, and then change it to 3D plane. And then it will add those extra items in the transform box. And then make sure it's in view. I'll try to drop this now. It's not in view, so I need to make it smaller. Shot. Move. Back to composite shot. Select this way. Editor. This over. Oh, that's right. Text. Need to make it a little smaller. Move this over here. Drop. And now I have the wording on the video. So if I scroll back a little, click play. $1.69 and the blacks were 99 cents. And like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching, and see you later. So these are just little examples of what you can do with this software. I don't do a whole lot with the software. I actually stopped doing the writing on the video because it was getting to the point where it was just tedious, where I'd do it on every video, and it was a lot easier for me to do something as simple as just dropping my intro in like that. So if I get rid of this, it was easier to have my intro on the rear and the front of the video than it was to make, a paragraph like, comment, subscribe, please rate for what you think on the video, stuff like that. It was just easier to cut all that out, make the video easier to do, because writing paragraph and composite shots could take it. Some of them took me, an hour and a half, 2 hours just to make it match the video properly. Because I would write probably a paragraph right here, disclaimer information, stuff like that. And I highly doubt that anybody that's watching my videos is actually reading the disclaimers at the end of the video anyways. So it was just easier to take this stuff out. But you could write basically anything you wanted to. Change the colors if you like. Like this is an example of what I used to write. I make this screen smaller. That's the problem. Where's it at? I'll stop doing that. Where is the information? Change it to the middle. Oh, it's not showing up. There's something wrong with this one. Remove. Remove. New text layer. Dimension, 3D plane. There it goes. No, it just keeps going. That's odd. Must be technical difficulty. I haven't done this in a while. Probably 3 or 4 months. Hey, Brad. What's up, Alaskan? Turn up the mic. Is that better? You guys hear me now? Mic check. Mic check. Hey, Sam's Garage, how are you doing? Just an example. Then highlight this. Put this in the middle. Fix the transition again. Go back to 0. And see 0. Five seconds. Occupancy 100. Plane. And if you wanted, you could do something like this. Rotation. Change it to 2. Change this to 5 seconds. Oops, actually go back. This would be 0. Now go to 5 seconds, and change this to 2 rotations out. And then if you play it, it will flip like that. And then say you wanted to add another rotation, for an example, like the Z axis, turn this on, leave it at 0. Let's say you wanted to change it to, let's say 3 seconds for the end. Put 2, and then do it again. That's just an example of what you can do with this program. You're messing with a go-kart in your kitchen. But let me go ahead and back this back out. Back to editor, media, move the composite shot. See if I can see this properly. It's a little big, so go back here. Just make this a little smaller. Let's see it. There you go. So now if you play it on the video,
the whites were $1.69 and the blacks were 99 cents. And like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching, and
what's going on, Craig?
See you later.
Okay, now let's just say you're done with the video. Just an example, and I can always delete this. You click on export at the top in the center, and then you can export just individual items, like just the video. You would, when you click on export, you would click on contents, and then if you don't want to export the actual text file you made, you don't have to, but you can. For an example, like that, drop down, and then you click on the very bottom. It says start exporting. You go ahead and click that, and it will run through the entire video in slow motion, creating the file for you. And it's preset. I have mine preset up here. I have mine YouTube 1080p high def. You could do YouTube 4K UHD. You could do Vimo video 1080p uncompressed AVI or with alpha, ping sequence with alpha, PNG sequence, GoPro, Cine, Cineform 10-bit, GoPro Cineform RG with alpha. It's an MOV file. Facebook 720 high def MP4, Apple iPad and iPhone, and AAC audio only MP4. I always leave mine to YouTube 1080p, and it should verify it right here while the video is actually running. It's exporting it into its own file format. So it's just a quick little run through of how you can use Hitfilm Express for video editing. You can also do other things with Hitfilm Express. You could do all kinds of stuff. You can add effects like snow in your video, or if you wanted to add, for an example, something like fireworks or something like that, you can add. You can make the words, say you make a Word file, that you want to put on your video. You can make the words explode if you wanted to, or you can make pictures explode. It just really depends on how in-depth you are with running the software. I don't do any major fancy shit with the software. I just do normal, quick, make a video, put the video together, and I'm done. I don't like editing too much, because if I edit too much, then nobody's going to want to watch it because there's too much crap in the video. Which we all know how Basic does that. I'm just saying. Well, I'll be leaving this up, Sam, so if you have any issues that you came into the video kind of late, I will leave the live stream posted on my channel, so if you want to go back to it as reference, you can. There's a couple other softwares I use. Hitfilm isn't the only software I use. I also use DaVinci Resolve. It's a very popular, but you have to have a high-powered computer to use it, because it takes a lot of processing power. And I use Shotcut, which is the same thing that Basic uses, which his channel is Mr. Something Basic. He uses Shotcut a lot. Can you guys hear me okay? Or do I need to adjust the mic again? And I'm using OBS Studio to screenshot my screen. That's this program right here. Yeah, if you want to keep it simple and easy, then this Hitfilm Express would be quite easy for you to use. I probably have done, I think, 98% of my videos on Hitfilm Express. It's not difficult to use. It just takes a while to create the video when you're exporting. Like this video that I just finished with, I had already done this video, but I figured I'd make another one and show you guys how to use it. it's at 17%. It tells you the start time, and then it tells you the elapsed times in 5 minutes, and it tells you how much time is remaining, which is like 28 minutes, which I highly doubt it's 28 minutes, but you know, if 30 minutes is too long, you know, you can always try shortcuts or something else. I actually showed at the very beginning of this live stream where you can actually get the software. Yeah, if you want to mash videos together, you can do that with this software. So say you have like 6 videos you want to mash together, you can do that on the timeline whenever it's done exporting. I will show you that. Because my intro is a separate video from my actual videos. So I basically mashed my intro and my actual main video and then my outro. But if you wanted to do like, you had a video about go-karts and then you had another video where you were repairing a different go-kart, you can mash those 2 videos together and then put an intro and an exit, or however you want to do it. If you have like 4 or 5 different videos, one's about tools, one's about go-karts, one's about, you know, the barn you're building outside, for an example. If you wanted to mash them all in one video, you could. How you doing, Craig? How you doing, Craig? You can also save the file if you wanted to. So you can quick load it up here, top left corner next to file, it says untitled project, and you can click save as, and you can save it at any point in time. It doesn't have to be while you're exporting. And then you just name it whatever you want to name it. So video editing demonstration on Hitfilms. Click save. And now it's video editing demonstration on Hitfilms. and it will pop up. Looks like a multicolored diamond. And then if you double click on this save file, it'll automatically load this exact video for you. Everything that you've edited on it will be in there for you. So if you need to go back to that video and edit something out, you can, which is a nice feature. I feel you. I'm using a GoPro Hero 6 for my videos. Yeah. When you don't have time, it's kind of hard to edit videos when you don't have a lot of time. Yeah, when you got 15, 20 projects going on and you're busy and you don't really have time, it's kind of hard to make time for things like video editing. But if you're just wanting to mash some videos together, it shouldn't take too long. You can even wait while you're waiting for it to export into a file for you after you're done editing. You can always just go do something else if it says it's going to take, an hour or 2 hours, depending on your video length. Like this is I think a 6-minute video, if that, and it takes about 20 minutes. So if you're doing something that's like a 40 or 50-minute video or an hour, it's going to take a while. It's probably going to take a couple hours to export it. And if you add a lot of stuff to your videos, like a lot of, pop-ups, like little pictures, or you add a lot of writing on your videos, it will take longer because it's got to process that and embed that into the video. So some editing can take some time. Just depends on what you want to do. If you want to do something simple like just mashing some videos together, it shouldn't take much time other than waiting for it to make the video file for you. But I know Mr. Something Basic, when he does video editing, he'll sit there for 7-8 hours straight, and he'll just sit there and make one video with all kinds of pictures. And if he's promoting another channel, he'll put their channel picture on his video while he's talking about that channel. All kinds of stuff. You can do a lot of stuff with this software. Basically, there's a lot of software out there that is free. You have to learn it. Each software has its own learning curve. Each software is different. Some are more simplified, some are more complicated. I like Hitfilm Express because it's in the middle. It's not complicated. It's not simple, but it's easy to use. I also like that it has a lot of free features for a free software. You can also pay for this software if you wanted specific things, like you wanted more features for the transform option, or if you want more features for the effects. If you wanted more effects features you can pay like $10 and get 200 more effects. So it's a free software. You can also add things to it if you wanted to pay a few dollars for some extra features. You can do that, and they have probably, I think, 50 or 100 extras that you can add to the software. Each package, it comes with like 40 or 50 items. Some of them come with 100 or more items. If you want to spend $10 or $15, you can. I haven't personally bought any of the extras because I don't do any fancy editing on my videos. I know a lot of people that they edit out their mistakes, and I don't particularly care to edit out my mistakes. Because if I make a mistake, somebody else could, see the mistake I made and not go that route. And it helps you learn faster on certain things. Yeah, I totally understand you not recording everything because you don't know how to cut the video out and stuff like that. I totally understand that. But you don't necessarily have to cut it out. If you made a mistake, show people the mistake. It's not really going to hurt anything. It could actually help people. I spent some money. This laptop I'm using, it is a Asus Republic's a gamer laptop. It's probably a $2,500, $3,000 laptop maybe. But you don't have to have an expensive computer to do editing. You don't have to have, expensive equipment. I got a $600 GoPro Hero 6 and a free editing software. I also have several laptops. I got 4 or 5 laptops. When I started editing, it was on a cheap Walmart Toshiba $280 laptop. And I was using Hitfilm Express on that. This software doesn't take a lot of CPU usage. You don't have to have the most expensive. Any normal laptop would do with a dual core or a quad core processor. The laptop I'm using is showing you this on is a quad core laptop. But my original Toshiba I bought from Walmart for $270 out the door, I think it was. That was a dual processor. It was an old Toshiba with a Pentium dual core. Did me fine. HP notebooks are good laptops. There's also a lot of videos on Hitfilm Express on YouTube. So if you had a particular question, you could look it up on YouTube on how to use Hitfilm Express. What's up, Mr. Basic? Well, in order to tell you whether you need a better laptop, Sam, I would have to know the specifications of your laptop. The computer you have doesn't really have any effect on video editing unless it's just a really slow computer. Alright, basic. See you later. Yeah, Craig, I had to change a few settings in the OBS software. It was trying to run it at like 720p, so I had to change that. That's why it's so clear. It's running at 1080p. Alright, basic. I'll see you later, man. It's funny how you can like your own videos. What GoPro do you have? Oh, you have the original Hero Plus? Yeah, if you wanted to get a GoPro Hero 7, that would be fine. It's really up to you. I bought my Hero 6 when it was the newest thing. The Hero 7 came out about a year later. The Hero 7 and the Hero 6, there isn't much difference other than um, the focusing and a couple other features, if I remember correctly. The Hero 6 is a little cheaper now because the Hero 7 came out. If I were you, I would just buy the Hero 6. But that's all up to you. If you're having issues with the Hero Plus, you can always update to a newer camera. But that's really up to you. You don't necessarily have to get a newer camera. GoPro 7 or is it GoPro Hero 7? $300 isn't bad for the Hero 7. It's usually about $499. You should only update Should only update the camera if you feel it's necessary. If you want better quality videos, upgrading the camera could help. It's not necessary though. Hey, go-karts, how's it going, man? Yeah, you can do that, Sam. If you had two cameras, you can get two different angles. Yeah, that's very, very good idea if you wanted to do it that way. It's not hard to put two different camera videos together on Hitfilms. It's not very hard at all. And if you need any help, Sam, you can always message me or try to get a hold of me on YouTube, or if we need be, I can give you my phone number and I can walk you through how to do that if you need help. Yeah, I'd be more than happy to help you, Sam. That's all fine. It's almost done exporting also. And as soon as it's done, I can show you how to add multiple videos real quick. If you want to use this video as a reference. Yeah, I don't know. I might do some more of these video editing videos. Maybe, do a series of videos where, this is basics, and then the next video I go into a little more advanced information, so on and so forth. This is actually my very first official live stream. You can also add different resolution videos on Hitfilms. Like my intro is a 4K video, but my actual footage is a 1080p video. So you can actually combine different resolution videos together, and it will make it one uniform video. Yeah, movie studio is a lot different than Hitfilms. I'm not actually going to upload this video that I'm exporting. I already uploaded this video. I just added a few key features to it. For an example. Shotcut is also another simple and easy to use video editing software. Like I believe I also have a couple others. I think my Narrow has video editing software also. Yeah, Narrow Video. Yeah. My Narrow also has video editing software. and it'll usually ding. Hitfilm's Express will usually make a ding noise when it's done. Alright, go-kart. See you later, man. And if you have multiple things in the queue list to export, it'll export every single one of them. Even while it's exported, you can also go back to your actual edit. Hey, Toolbox. How you doing? This is an Arrow video. It's another editing software I have. I can always make a separate video on that. But for an example, if I remove all of this, remove, click on that one, go back. Say I also wanted to add a couple other videos, like these two. And then say, back, go back a little further, my ice video. So, just as an example, add my intro, and then add my mail call video. Drop this one on there, and then can add my mail video. And then say I want to add my ice video in between that. And then the most recent tool video that I was doing the demonstration on. So now it will show like this.
Hey everybody, how's it going? So
It's as simple as that if you wanted to
today,
add multiple
which is
videos.
January 6th, 2019, in the mail, I got a package from Poppy's Corner. And I thought it'd be a cool little thing. I had already opened it, but I'll do a little mail call today. So, he sent me a cozy, beer cozy.
And then if I skip,
Like, subscribe. See you next time. Oh, I also forgot.
Here's the
I
second
will
video.
put Poppy's Corner's YouTube channel down in the description below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next
And it'll
time.
go directly into my ice video.
It's pretty cold out here. Check this out. There's ice crystals all over my tracks.
And I'm just skipping through the separate extra videos I put in here.
That's crazy. Years.
And it's about to go into the video I was just doing the demonstration on.
I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey everybody. I'm going to do a quick video today. I went to Harbor Freight and O'Reilly's Auto. I got the...
And then if you wanted to, I always export my files to my desktop screen. This is the one I just did. It's 590 megabytes. It's not really that large. That's what I like about Hitfilm's Express, is it compresses it pretty well. And then this is the finalized video that I just did.
I'm going to do a quick video today. I went to Harbor Freight and O'Reilly's. About 20 of those cables, the exact same brand. I've had them for about 7 or 8 years or so. I've never let me down, never had any issues with them, so I went and picked up their new version, which is the USB-A to USB-C connection, which is what my phone takes. I have another one sitting right here. I already have one out. I bought two. I actually bought 3 of these cables in the last few days. One goes to my battery packs. This one is for my bedroom. And then the other one I bought for my wife. And then there's this pack. This big pack right here was $10. And at the beginning it said the whites were $1.69 and the blacks were 99 cents.
And there's the pop-up I made.
Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching, and see you later.
Yeah, it's a pretty good video editor. I haven't had any issues with it. Which I'm going to delete this video because I don't need any of these. Just exported it as a demonstration. But that's about it for this video. I'm probably going to be closing the live stream down, so I don't want this video to be too long. Let's see. Alright, everybody, I'm going to end this video off, and I'll see you guys later on.